scientific research. I definitely believe that.
Did you ever see Trinity and Beyond with William Shatner? I know you know.
But let's start slow because you go over so many different things.
Hydrogen bombs trying to ignite the atmosphere in the 1960s.
Oh, no, I know
the U.S. Air Force tried to destroy the atmosphere in 1968.
Yes. Operation Starfish Prime. They actually detonated a nuclear bomb.
Psychotic.
They detonated a nuclear bomb in the upper ionosphere.
Trying to blow up the radon radiation bomb.
Yes, they've done a lot of goofy shit.
But see, that's the thing. That's why I got mad at you, and I love you, and you're a smart guy and everything. Is I know you know.
Listen, you got mad at me because we didn't communicate.
You know all this stuff I know. You're even better at saying it. And then you sit there because you can't handle it, and you sit there and you dole it out.
It's not that I can't handle it. There's two factors. One, I don't have any time. I don't have enough time to go into it as much as you do.
You asked why I flipped out and got mad at you? That's it right there. Every time I bring up a fucking subject, you know all about it.
I don't know all about this.
You fucking know all about this shit.
I don't know all about this.
Bullshit. You're a smart guy.
Listen, I don't know about this human hybrid
Joe's just dumb. Joe just is a pot. Bullshit. You know exactly what you're. I don't think you're a bad guy. You're trying to survive for you and your family and do good.
Okay, but
your family, none of us are going to make it. There's a post-human era coming. The breakaway civilization. The deal's been made. It's not. Okay. It's not in the third dimension. They've made frickin' deals with interdimensional aliens.
Okay.
And notice the media never attacks you for that because that's the truth.
Maybe this is true. I do not know this. And
we'll get into it.
Okay, I do not know this. And even these human-pig hybrids, Jamie just pulled this out. I believe it's true.
I mean, I'm worried about human-pig hybrids. I'm sorry the Sandy Hook kids died. My identity is not that.
I get it.
They admit 5G in all the studies, LA Times, causes massive mutation and cancer.
Wait a minute.
And literally rattles your DNA apart. All of our kids are under attack.
You mean 5G?
And I'm mad at Trump for allowing 5G to come in.
This is the new internet
You know why they won't let China put in WAPO? You know 5G in major... That's the big Chinese 5G.
You are on fire today.
No, the big 5G.
You're on fire.
No, Joe, the 5G.
You're on fire.
Okay.
5G
remember how I told you there was a BBC article in 96 about human-animal hybrids with pigs and cows?
Yes.
So you got to make you part cow so the cow keeps you, doesn't reject it. Or part pig.
Okay.
Okay, but let me expand. And you know about pigs and rats were most closely related to us, not even chimpanzees. That's why a lot of the organs don't get rejected.
Okay.
You know about that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
pigs are very close to humans. They even use pig organs and people.
Exactly. As usual, you know everything. No, it's true. I mean, you know, in a general knowledge, you know everything I know.
No, I don't. Listen,
let me tell you, Joe, this is literally, we know what they're doing. So just like they say, oh yeah, we had human-animal hybrids. This is like frickin' 39 years ago now. 23 years ago, I'm reading in the BBC about it and go confirm it's happening. Okay? And they're just floating it. There was an article in 1999 in the Baltimore Sun. And I interviewed Nick Begich. You ever heard of Nick Begich? Dr. Nick Begich?
No.
Oh my God, he'd blow you away.
Who is he?
His dad was a U.S. congressman that got killed. His brother, a U.S. senator. Should
have him on the show.
They're the guys that got all the money given to Native Americans.
Can you spell his last name?
Begich. He's a good friend of mine.
Can I get him on?
Absolutely. We'll fly her right now. Anyways, the point is.
So what does he do?
He was telling me all these years ago, he goes, Alex, it isn't chemicals in the food and water. That's child's play.
Spell his last name again?
Begich. I can only write it.
Jamie?
It's electrochemical.
Okay.
It's electrochemical. But I'm reading in the Baltimore Sun, after I just had him on and thought he was crazy, he's giving me all these patents for mind control using wavelengths and microwaves. And I'm sitting there looking at it, and I'm reading it, and I'm seeing it, and the Baltimore Sun says, the CIA is testing on cell towers wavelengths to calm the public during crises. I just had Begich on with patents talking about that. What Begich explains is it's not that the microwaves have somehow interfaced with the brain. We already interface with the space winds and all these other magnetic fields and everything else. So they're all just testing this stuff. And so everything they deploy, they've got all these other technologies. My dad was at UT in 65 when he was in high school. They already had CD-ROMs, computers, everything. But they had a nuclear reactor underneath the building, and he wasn't supposed to tell them. And oh, absolutely. And that's what I'm telling you. It's a breakaway civilization, dude. We don't know what they've got. We don't know. We don't know who they're. We don't know the whole thing. That's what I'm telling you is this is hiding in plain view. And that's why it's so crazy. Imagine if you knew all this, you're trying to tell people, and they go, oh, God, he's doing that. Find one thing he did that sounds mean and make that his whole world. So that's what I'm telling you is it's been in the newspaper that the cell towers are being used for mind control. That sounds like a schizophrenic. So see, here's what a schizophrenic is.
I want to see that. How do they use the cell towers?
Pull it up probably. Look, here's the thing. Listen, here's the deal. Right here. You've got a total schizophrenic that thinks the sun is following him around town and thinks their dog is watching him and works for the aliens. That's not happening. You've got someone over here that believes everything they see on Fox News.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, questioning's good. Science is good, trying to figure out what's real.
Yes.
And all of us get freaked out in the nature of the world. No one knows what the universe is. We don't have all the answers. So people can't handle that bigness. They can't handle that question, especially low IQ. So they have to differentiate and create a model that allows them to put it in boxes so they can make it make sense because they can't handle it. It's like they say, even top astronauts spacewalk for the first time and they're out in the universe and the whole planet's under them. And what are they going to do? It's mind blowing. Well, imagine once you realize we don't know everything, we don't understand, and it's endless, and there's all this crazy crap. People go nuts, and as humans learn more and more, and as we become more advanced and go through this metamorphosis, it's going to create a giant societal crisis where most of the people are already going to get killed. The globalists understand that in the birth of this planet, this new species. And so they've decided to take control, make it scientific, stun everyone and dumb them down so they can scientifically try to orderly carry this operation out. But then I go, wait a minute, you're detonating over 100 hydrogen bombs in the upper atmosphere to see if you could ignite the atmosphere and destroy the Earth.
Yeah, but that was in the 60s.
I know, but what I'm telling you is the same professors train people.
Right, but those people are dead. The people that detonated those hydrogen bombs in the 60s, they're dead now. We're not dealing with the same human beings. I'm with you on
I think people in a lot of ways are more immoral now.
I think I agree with you in some ways that everything evolves and things get better. This is one of my arguments about Operation Northwoods, that if they were able to push Operation Northwoods and get it signed by the Joint Chiefs of Staff in 1962, was it 62?
Yes.
If they were able to do that, and no one went to jail, and no one got arrested for proposing that they were going to arm Cuban friendlies and have them bomb Guantanamo Bay and blow up a Cuban jetliner.
And shoot people in movie theaters.
Right, yes.
And schools.
Yes, that things evolve. Things evolve. And if unchecked, and obviously that was unchecked, no one went to jail for that. No one got in trouble for that.
Did you know even PBS covered it? Like, I never even knew this.
Here, let's read this one here. The significance of the research, he explained, is that although the cell phone power is low, electromagnetic radiation can nevertheless have an effect on mental behavior when transmitting at the proper frequency. What is this article, Jamie?
Scientific American.
In Scientific American, it's titled Mind Control by Cell Phone.
So it really does have an effect.
They did a whole study on it.
But let's go further. It doesn't.
Yeah.
So there is. So do you think that they're making this?
No,
5G
they declassified last year a 37-page CIA manual from the 1970s where they were putting up cell towers that look like trees, already testing it in neighborhoods.
Okay, they do that now, right?
So you're saying the cell phone tracks you and watches you and controls you and surveils you.
Yes.
And you think that it's one way. But beyond that, it's a microwave relay system that can manipulate, and then the towers are even more powerful. So this is a device given to us by the gods, okay, given to us by the technology that the breakaway government, NASA, has developed, that you don't just think they made up themselves, right?
What do you mean? Who do you think made it up?
Well, when you're ready to get to it, I want listeners to understand something. And notice the media is not